Welcome back to another episode of the Highland Buzz.
It's not just any episode, Brad. It's the holiday special.
Yeah, so special.
Aren't you just a little ray of sunshine? The holidays are such a wonderful time of the year. It's a time for goodwill and charity, celebrating life, reminiscing in old memories with your family and friends, and...
Carolers.
Happy holidays!
So as we all know, midterms are next week, and everyone in study hall is probably really stressed and studying, so I'm gonna cheer them up with some Christmas presents. Let's go. I'm here with Elliot Bates. I know Elliot's been a good boy this year, so Elliot, go ahead and choose a toy from the big old bag. Yeah. Malia's been good this year too, so she already chose her present. She's gonna open it now.
Really?
Okay, she is going to return the gift. He too has been a good boy. He's gonna choose his present, and he's gonna open it up.
Ooh. Yay.
You happy with your new toy?
No.
So you three are going to have to share a present. Go ahead and open one.
Gosh, it's just what I wanted.
What are you gonna do with it?
We're going to cut it into 3 pieces and share it.
Group of 3 friends, busy studying for those midterms. I'm going to interrupt them. All right, you guys get to choose one present, unwrap it, and keep it. Go ahead.
Any present. All right. This one's not even wrapped.
Jetto, you seem like you'd be a fan of this turtle.
I have a turtle.
Your turtle just got a friend. I finally found a bad kid, so I'm going to give them a bag of coal. Can you go ahead and open it up? Ha, fooled you. It's pictures of Cole Fonte.
I hate carolers, I hate Christmas, and I hate this tree.
I think someone needs a little touch of Christmas.
No.
It's a good thing I
really
brought an
don't.
extra sweater.
I
It has
don't
snowmen
want
on it.
any more
It's
Christmas.
so cute.
No,
It's okay.
really,
I'll
I'm
just
good.
force it.
I don't want, no, this is really okay.
Well, while I talk some holiday cheer into Brad, we put a special segment together for one of Highland's most memorable people. Karis?
Please stop.
Mr. Bud, Mr. Arbor, do you have anything you want to say to Rob?
Well, Rob, we're going to miss you. You've been a great honorary member of the history department, and we've all benefited from your knowledge and resources.
And you have a pretty awesome beard. I'm jealous.
Indeed. Do you have a story to share about Rob?
Oh, yeah, thank you. You know that Rob and I have been hunting and shooting buddies for a number of years, and one thing that Rob introduced me to is wing shooting of carpenter bees. We load up little shot shell cartridges for our revolvers, and as the carpenter bees fly around the eaves of his house and around the eaves of Jim's cabin trying to bore in, we can shoot them out of the air with our pistols. It's great fun.
Mr. Addington, do you have anything to say to Rob?
I do. Rob, you are going to be so missed around here. I know you've touched so many of our lives as students, as staff, as people in the community, and I wish you good luck.
Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to say about Rob?
My favorite memories of Rob, I have 2 of them, are Scary Places with Rob, where he took us around the schools trying to show us the scariest places we can find for the Halloween episodes. And also, if you guys didn't notice this, Rob has a different hat for every day of the week. And my favorite hat that he wears is his Friday hat, which is a black Pride of Highland Marching Band hat with the white flames on it.
Mrs. Johnson, is there anything that you'd like to say to Rob?
Rob, you're going to be greatly missed. But there's one thing I know that you will not miss, and that is shoveling and salting the sidewalks.
Miss Regal, what do you have to say to Rob?
Rob, we're going to miss you.
Thanks, guys. You will be missed here at Highland, Rob. Anyway, now that Brad and I have our little issue resolved.
Resolved? You just forced an ugly sweater on me and started yelling Merry Christmas.
Ugly? That's my mom's sweater.
Yeah, well, it's still ugly.
You're horrible.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, as you probably know, exams are next week.
If you're like us, you haven't started studying at all.
Exam week is the perfect time to contemplate your life, toss yourself into a painful existential torture, and ultimately let stress fill your brain until it pours out of your nose.
But don't worry, Highland. If our beautiful faces haven't made your life easier yet, then here's Devon and Liam, 100% guaranteed to de-stress you and entertain, or your money back.
Devin, yeah. You know what the food drive really reminds me of?
What's that?
Giving. Do you know what giving reminds me of?
No, what?
Christmas. Do you know what Christmas reminds me of?
No.
Christmas carols.
Ooh.
So, because we have our tips segment this week,
Right, we do.
we should sing our
That's
tips.
That's genius. The 12 tips of Tipsmas.
Absolutely. All right.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2.
For the first tip of Tipsmas, we told this guy right here, don't eat the moldy fruit cake. We learned the hard way.
Yeah.
For the second tip of Tipsmas, we found some girl and said, Bieber's Christmas album is good.
Terrible.
I mean, terrible. For the third tip of Tipsmas, we really gotta say, Shrek the Halls is a beautiful film. For the fourth tip of Tipsmas, I really gotta say, regifting sticks of deodorant is not an acceptable thing to do, Liam.
It happened once, all right?
You told me you were gonna get me a waffle maker, Liam.
Well, I lied to you.
For the fifth tip of Tipsmas, we got you all a gift. 5 onion rings.
We really couldn't afford that, so we just got you this cool picture instead.
Oh yeah. For the sixth tip of Tipsmas, I got Liam a gift.
It's a chewed piece of gum.
Liam likes chewed pieces of gum. For the seventh tip of Tipsmas, we had 0 ideas, so here's a picture of Bob Saget. For the eighth tip of Tipsmas, we gotta tell you guys, Anaconda is not an acceptable Christmas carol.
Wait, I thought it was.
No, Liam, it's not.
Since when?
Since always, Liam, since always. For the ninth tip of Tipsmas, we ought to tell you now, wearing skin-tight elf costumes is acceptable under certain circumstances.
Well, of course.
For the 10th tip of Tipsmas, we really gotta say, Tim Allen isn't really Santa Claus.
My whole life's been a lie.
Mine too, Liam. Mine too. For the 11th tip of Tipsmas,
I really gotta say, if you gotta clean up reindeer poop, you might as well use ammonia and bleach.
wait, doesn't that give off like a horribly toxic chemical?
Dude, I've been doing it my whole life and I've been turning out great.
Okay. For the last tip of Tipsmas, the most important one, the best gift you can give is love. Or a waffle maker.
Dude, you gotta shut up about that.
Merry Christmas, Highland.
Merry Christmas, Highland.
All right, Highland, that's all we have this week.
Humbug.
Come on, Brad, just tell the audience happy holidays.
Fine. Have a wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, St. Lucia's Day, St. John the Evangelist Day, Pancha Ganapati, Yalda, Ziemenhof Day, Boxing Day, Bodhi Day, Feast of the Winter Veil, Hogswash, December Ween, and a Happy New Year.
My name's Caelyn.
And I'm Brad.
Thanks for watching.